So I want to play for you one of the rejected Super Bowl ads. CBS refused to air this. It's a medical marijuana ad. Take a look.
Austin would have dozens to hundreds of seizures every single day. None of the prescriptions would work. One pill almost killed our son.
I've had 3 back surgeries, and I was on opioids for 15 years. It was a very dark, very depressive time in my life.
After my injury, I felt like I couldn't live with the pain, but I couldn't live with this treatment long term. It was unbearable.
I don't have to live like that anymore. Medical cannabis saved Austin's life.
Cannabis has given me my life back.
There are families in other states having to watch their children die.
I want to see my brothers and sisters who sacrificed so much for this country have access to the safest treatment possible. This really is an injustice.
It's not just unfair, it's cruel.
All right, first of all, that was a superb ad. That was really powerful. And second of all, we're so fucked up, man. Like, our system is so fucked up. It's almost incomprehensible and inconceivable that we still have a system where many states don't even have legal medical marijuana. And, most states don't have legal recreational marijuana. And it's still fully illegal at the federal level. So just so everybody knows, I want them to understand the details of how this system functions. If the federal government decided tomorrow, no more legal recreational marijuana in, Washington or California, they could just send federal agents and just shut everything down immediately, because federal law overrides state law. So the only reason even the state recreational marijuana systems are up and running is by the good graces of the federal government, who have decided in many instances, we'll just look the other way and let the states do what they want. But if they wanted to, they could shut it down tomorrow and nobody would have any legal recourse. The courts would have to side with the federal government, because that's the way our system works. That's the supremacy clause of the Constitution. So, listen, man, we have a messed up system because some states don't allow recreational weed. Some states don't even allow medical weed. And it's like we're all living in this weird limbo, contradictory middle ground, and we're pretending like we're not. And it's infuriating, because how many people are getting hurt by this system? Well, you just saw an ad there. How many people are out there in situations like that who haven't even maybe tried CBD oil or medical marijuana, and they've tried everything else and they feel like there's no hope, but that there is something that would help them, but they're unaware of it because their doctors aren't even allowed to say, oh, hey, you should try this. So it's just fucked up. And I can believe that they rejected that ad, but they shouldn't have rejected that ad. What's the government going to do? Crack down on CBS for running the ad? They're not going to do that. Listen, we all know where this is headed. 62% of the country wants legal recreational marijuana. The only reason we're not already at that point is because of entrenched special interests. Because we have, for example, alcohol companies are lobbying against legal marijuana because they view it as competition. You have, people in the DEA who are lobbying against legal marijuana because they think their jobs depend on this substance continuing to be illegal. So it's only because of entrenched special interest that we're still there. And the president of the United States tomorrow could decide we're going to take marijuana off this as a Schedule I substance. Could decide just like that. It's no longer a Schedule I substance. But Obama didn't do it. Trump hasn't done it. Even though both of them have pardoned some nonviolent drug offenders who were in there for minor drug convictions. So it's like they both know on some level what the right thing to do is, but they're not doing it. They're not doing the main thing, which is taking it off of Schedule I. So the time's done to fuck around in this middle ground. Let's get to the right position, which is legal recreational marijuana for the entire country, and that also has the added benefit of people using it for medicine and not needing to jump through 1,000 hoops in order to get there. And don't take my word for it. Take it from people who desperately need this stuff, because I don't even smoke weed. It doesn't jive with me. I get like weirdly paranoid when I smoke it, but a lot of people, that's not the case. I'm not a dumbass. I understand not everybody's, disposition and outlook and their experience is the same as mine. So a lot of people smoke marijuana and it just helps relax them and helps them get rid of pain or whatever. So yeah, let them Let them do what they're going to do. And legalize, tax, and regulate it, make sure it's safe, and let's have a system that makes sense. And by the way, you also have 300,000 jobs that would be created if we legalize it at the federal level. And you also have a whole new industry created overnight. So it's massively good for the economy. And we would be the ones seeing the benefits of that, and not just Canada, because they recently legalized it. And we're dragging our feet on an issue that's a no-brainer. And unfortunately, that seems like a trend in this country today.